Welcome. You have done your Math-U-See Alpha Lesson 1. Now we're ready for our first practice for Lesson 1. For this lesson, you will need your decimal street. You will need your base 10 block set. If your decimal street is dry erasable, you will need a dry erase marker. Otherwise, you may do your work on a separate sheet of paper. Let's begin our practice. I will write a number in each of our spots, and you will build the number on your decimal street. If you need more time, tap or click the screen to pause. Then tap or click again to begin again. Have you built your number? I will build it too. Does your decimal street look the same as mine? If not, pause and correct it. Now that we have the same number of units, tens, and hundreds, let's say the number out loud. 3 hundreds, 2 tens, 4 units. If you know how to say the shorter name, say it with me. 324. 324. Are you ready for your next one? This time, I've built our decimal street. You count, and then we'll finish the problem together. Write your answers beneath the houses. Pause to finish if you need more time. We'll begin with the units. How many units? 2. Tens, 7. Hundreds, 1. Now let's say it together. 100, 7 tens, 2 units. Say it the fast way with me if you can. 172. This time I will write a short number. Can you build that number with your blocks? Pause if you need more time. This one may be a little bit tricky, but we always begin on this side with units to build. Does your blocks look like mine on Decimal Street? If not, pause and correct it. Let's write our numbers in. 4 units. 3 tens. 3 tens, 4 units. 34. Let's do one more like that. This one may be a little less tricky. Now, build this number on your Decimal Street with your blocks. Pause if you need extra time. Now I will build this number. I will begin with the units. Do your blocks look like mine? If not, pause and correct your blocks. Let's write it down together. How many units? 5. How many tens? 3. How many hundreds? 2. Now let's say it. 200, 3 tens, 5 units. 235. That completes our first practice for this lesson. Parents, this practice was 1A in their student workbook. Your student may need quite a bit more practice with this concept if it is new to them. If you find that they have finished their practice pages and still don't quite grasp it, simply build 2-digit and 3-digit numbers for them with blocks, and then they say it. Write the numbers, and then they build it. And don't forget to also have them write.